Mooi. Nou, ik zie dus dat ik mezelf maar goed
I'm
kan.
looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
A sense of loyalty? I believe myself to be a true friend. I know I value that trait in others.
You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted
Ja, ik krijg een
by
error
challenges
op mijn
that lie
OBS, dus...
ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
Dus. Ja, ik denk dat ik gewoon ga kiezen wat de hoed denkt. Wat jullie? Wat jullie? Het zal me een beetje interesseren waar ik zit, to be honest. Ik kan ook gewoon het spel laten bepalen en zeggen, die zegt nou Hufflepuff. Maar ik kan zeggen, ik kan dus gewoon kiezen, weet je wel. Is dat het beste? Ja, dat dus. Dus we gaan gewoon accepteren. Ja, maar ik maak me niet zo heel veel uit. Het is niet dat ik het...
Hufflepuff!
Is wat lag, hè?
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your
Even geduld,
academic futures.
De lag fixen.
I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance.
Waarom lijkt hij zo?
It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Heel mijn PC is aan het laggen.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff common room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff. Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Hufflepuff, ja. Ik heb hem gewoon gekozen wat de hoed voor mij gekozen heeft. Wat heb jij gekozen?
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Wacht, chat. Gewoon even dit. Ik denk dat ik even mijn PC moet restarten, want dan moet hij het gewoon aankunnen, maar... Oh, pardon.
Revelio.
Oh, verkeerde knop.
You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
Oh jezus, je moet hier ook op gaan reageren.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Oh, sorry. Ja, prima.
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
I'm going to have my
Oh,
own.
Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes.
Oh, alles wat je kiest heeft geen
I'm
invloed
just
op
a
de
bit
rest van de story. Oh, even.
Letter from my
Dank je.
uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors.
Ga je nou lurken? Oh,
Were
je
you
gaat zelf ook
really
spelen.
nearly gobbled
Nou ja.
up by a dragon?
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Die dansende cactus.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course, and good luck.
Dank je.
In my opinion, divination is a load of rubbish.
That's good, isn't it? Oh, hello. She's awfully regal,
Nou, ik wil ook
isn't
gewoon
she?
spelen.
Is that
Dat iedereen nou in één keer weg?
I don't know who she
Wat is
is.
dit nou?
Likely one
Jongen.
of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed, 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... Being that far behind, I'd feel so... Of course, presumably, I'm hardworking too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in the ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and the old sorting
shit,
hat
je kan
was
dit doorspoelen.
spoiled for choice
Pardon.
of me.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Adieu.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
Ja,
Good morning.
klopt ja.
I trust
Loyalty
you're
had
ready
ik
for your
gekozen.
first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWL's.
Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here.
Ik heb een beetje mix van
After
adventure en
much
open
discussion
world
with
en
the
actie.
headmaster and the Department of
Dat weet
Magical
ik.
Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Zo, tover die nou weer vandaan? Tover, ja? Nee? Oké.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year.
Oh, ik heb
It would
spierpijn.
be wise to
Jezus.
take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Oh.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Oké. Hoe is het trouwens voor de rest met je zombie?
This way.
Ja, hij klopt toch achter je aan, joh. Jongen, hier.
The guide will give you opportunities to
Lumos.
practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like a field guide when I was a student.
The fuck?
Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
De graphics zijn wel erg goed. Ja, het ziet er wel goed uit, ja. Oké.
Simply cast
Goed,
Revelio
goed.
on
Maar jou
it
ook zeker.
and you'll see
Zeker
the
weten. Ik was vandaag lekker vrij. Oh. Ik was vandaag lekker vrij. En morgen ben ik ook vrij. Heerlijk. Beetje chillen, beetje doen. Oh, wat moet ik doen?
Revelio.
Oh, zo dik. Ik ros het knopje van mijn toetsenbord eraf. Dat was niet heel erg de bedoeling. Ja. Dat was niet de bedoeling. Oké. Ja. Dus de challenges. Zo, ja, best veel dingetjes, joh.
Clever, isn't it? Keep
Zeker.
your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Central Hall, toch? Ah, ja. In this view you can see flow. Represents, oké. Ah, een soort fast travel is dat. Alleen die moet ik dus allemaal eerst unlocken. Oh. Ga ik daar nou naartoe?
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Oké.
You can get almost anywhere in the
Revelio.
castle quickly from Central Hall.
Oké, nice.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the
Fair enough.
evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Ja, prima.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Je hebt nog zoveel te zien en zoveel te exploren. Hoe ben jij in de game dan? Je vindt het spannend. Je vindt het zelfs spannend voor mij. Ik ben wel heel benieuwd. Maar goed, ik heb niet zitten lezen, luisteren. Maar suspicion is that there is more to the story than a search for belonging and extended trip. There is,
We
in
did take
fact.
a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Oké.
Good luck
Ik ben...
today.
Oh, oké.
And remember
Sorry.
to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Hey, welkom back, jongen.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more
klopt, Niels.
flexibility
Dan krijg je die
with your
ook
time
op Discord.
than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides,
And so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Unfold it and have a look. Oh, dat kan ook. Zo.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Waar heb je GPU gekocht? Ik wil niet zomaar ergens een €500 GPU bestellen. Bij... Wow, hoe heet die nou? Migekko. Ken je dat? Oh. Daar heb ik eerlijk gezegd al mijn shit besteld. Goede website, heel betrouwbaar. En prijzen zijn meestal wel redelijk goed. Hier zo. Dat is een beetje een lange... Maar goed, daar heb ik echt letterlijk alles wat van mijn PC heb ik daar besteld. Een hele goede site. Ik heb ook via een andere Discord groep die redelijk in tech zijn. Die zeggen ook van dat deze website heel goed is. En dat was al voordat ik... Dat zeiden ze zelfs nadat ik daar al besteld had. Dus, maar goed. Oh god. Moet ik nou dit gaan doen? Oh shit.
Revelio.
Oh, verkeerde knop. Oh, wat is dit dan? Oh, dat is dit. Niks aan de hand. Dat is... No worries. Als ik ergens mee kan helpen, moet je het laten weten hoor. Ik heb niet heel erg veel verstand van PC's, maar... Wat betekent dit? Is dat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Heeft dat ermee te maken? Dus dat is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 16. Maar dat is dan toch... Oh, het begint met 0. 0, 1. Is dat voor dom iets? 1, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nee, dus dat is dan 5 en 9 is 14. Dus dat moet 3 zijn. Dus dat is deze. Niet. Die moet ik hebben. 3 hè. Dus dat is die draak. Heb ik nodig. Ben ik nou zo dom? Ben ik nou... 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, ja, 6, 7, 8, 9. Dus 5 en 9. Dat is toch 14? Dan moet toch 3, dus dat is 0, 1, 2, 3. Er zijn 2 knopjes. 2 knopjes. Waar zie je die andere? Oh, ik moet eerst die bovenste hebben waarschijnlijk. Pardon. Ik denk dat ik eerst die bovenste moet hebben dan, in plaats van... Ik moet eerst die hebben. In plaats van die. Denk ik. Dus 11, dus dat is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Oh, dus die, sorry. 0, 1, 2... is 13, dus dat is 7, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Maar waar zie je die andere knop dan? Ben ik nou gek? Waar zie je die andere knop dan? Ben ik nou koekoek of... Wat is dit nou weer?
Revelio.
Eén, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dus ik heb dat ding nodig voor die. Het vinden van zulke shit. Maar ik zie hier al... Oh, hoort die erbij? Nee, oh, dat is... Nee.
Revelio.
Oh, daar zo. Goeiedag, hé. Even kijken, welke had ik ook nodig? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dat is die, hè? Dat is met een hoofd of zo? Ja, daar komt wel uit, denk ik. Die. Oké. Even kijken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9 is 14. Dus dan hebben we 4... 19, hoor mij nou. 5 en 9 is 14. Dus 1, 2, 3. Dus die hebben we nodig. Die hier niet tussen staat. Schiet maar wel lekker, hoor. Hier knop.
Revelio.
Nou, weet je wat? Gaan we gewoon verder. Kom wel een andere keer. Kijk hier niet. Oh. Oké. Ga open. Dank je. Kan ik hier allemaal doorheen? Ja dus. Oké. Die puzzels, ja. Fuck deze shit. Ja, maar echt. Efforts. Wauw. Dat heb ik ook altijd.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year.
Ik ga lekker exploren, doei. Hey, doedoeg. Tot ik even langs van. En succes.
It was a token from the great poacher raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it.
Te veel effort.
Knowledge.
Jij bent er ook zo eentje dus.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Ik veel. Reparo! Wingardium Leviosa! Hopla. Roll, bitch.
Levioso.
Ik zit eigenlijk wel iets te hoog.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember,
Levioso.
Good. Now, the basic. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso. Lucky. Nothing lucky about it. Good form. I know. It's Protego first. Stupid Protego. Let's just say I'm a Levioso.
Hij is niet heel erg goed, hè? Oh, noob.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Chuckles.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Oké.
All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Kan ik hier allemaal mee praten?
Oh, I'm not much for dueling.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Levioso!
Dat wilde ik doen, dank je.
What are you up to now?
We moeten omhoog. Nou, Was dat leuk of was dat leuk?
I don't know why Sharp's always
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
The fuck? Magic. Nou, we gaan even deze quest doen hier.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student.
Oh,
Have you
accent?
met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
Laughs to self.
Do you even remember how to perform a
Niet
basic
awkward, maar
summoning
awkward.
charm?
Grappig.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Theo.
Accio.
Oh, Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Hey. Ik heb nog nooit een boek of film gezien van Harry, dus we weten helemaal niks van deze game. Ja, maar dit heeft niks met de film of met boeken te maken. Dit verhaal ligt helemaal apart.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest students start us off?
Apparently cripping. Chirping. Niet cripping, chirping.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish. Excellent. Stay focused. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles up, that's it. Very good.
Stop!
Don't lose your composure. Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Watch this. There we go.
Accio.
Excellent. Good.
Here we go. That is how it's done.
Dat heb ik toch net ook gedaan, joh. Zie je? That's how it's done.
Well done. Be sharp.
Moet ze allemaal? Oh, nonnen. Stop, 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 stop. Hopla.
A perfect score. Remarkable.
Weet ik.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this.
Ja, maar joh. Ja, dit is...
Concentrate, Natsai.
Accio.
Oeh, die is niet goed.
Splendid!
Let us see this. There we go.
Accio.
Oh, veel te hard. Stop, 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 stop.
Brilliant.
Thank you. Ga je zaterdag viewgames doen? Ja. Dat is wel de bedoeling. En ik denk dat het toernooi niet doorgaat. Er is nog maar 1 team ingeschreven. En ik zag trouwens dat je nu duo's kan doen in customs. Dus we hebben plek voor 30 teams. En daar ben ik echt heel blij mee. Oh, shut up. Ik heb het gewoon gewonnen van je.
That's it! Very good, both of you. Well done.
Ja, maar als het zo blijft, dan
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the
gaat
way
het niet
out.
lukken, denk ik.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated
Dat betekent dat je ook solo kan. Nee.
Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Next time.
Of course, you can use
a word, if you would.
If you're so
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Ik kom goed, Niels.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You're so...
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
Oké, goed verhaal. Ik zie hier ook
And
een...
then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In
Rebellion.
the Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the minister...
Oh, Jezus Christus. Ik zie dat Taro is 1. Oké. Dus dat is 3, 0. Dus we hebben 2 nodig. 0, 1, 2. En dan doen we jou.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flat.
En dan... Die plus die is 4, dus 0, 1. 1 is 5, 7. Dus 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
She says it's a boot and he says it's a flat.
Thieves! Enough! You'll get us all detention.
Hopla.
And you're both wrong anyway.
Is dat alles?
Revelio.
What was the ministry thinking?
Ah, dat kan nou weer niet. Ik zie zo'n vlam hier zo, dus ik ga even naar die vlam kijken, maar... Kan ik er niet naartoe travelen of zo? Nee, dus...
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time.
Okay.
You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
All right,
I'm
ready.
eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Oké. Kan ik nog niet een soort fast travel doen of zo? Oh, ik ben er echt heel dichtbij trouwens. Ja, zie je?
Ah, there you are.
Okay.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if
Ja, nu zal ik hem op 12 mei.
More
12 mei.
frequently than one would
Oh,
imagine.
nice.
As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not
Die
the
ga ik
only one who
zeker
will be
spelen.
teaching you
100%.
spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Nou, top. Ik ben benieuwd.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Vassa. Waar moeten we heen?
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
De flying page. Oh, daar is die.
Revelio.
Ja, kijk die. Wat moet ik met die pages doen eigenlijk? Ik weet niet eens.
Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Levioso.
Moet ik het?
Lumos. Accio.
Oh, Accio natuurlijk.
Got it.
Pardon.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you? Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Ew.
I haven't much interest in a game that sprays you with odors.
Only if you lose, which I never do. Or at least, not often. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Maar dat is nu... Ja, maar dat wil ik nou niet doen. Dat wil ik later wel doen.
Brilliant. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia. I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Oh. Hopla.
That's it. Very good.
Repairer.
If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heart.
Accio. Revelio.
Another thought it too accurate and lashed out.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio. Levioso.
Wow. Oh Jesus, that's fucking creepy. Wat val jij mensen aan? Ik doe toch helemaal niks, Pik? Rustig.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Dat zijn allemaal extra quests.
Revelio.
Hier. Die moet ik eerst gaan lokken. Yo, Lions, welkom back, jongen. Hoe heet die server op Discord waar je promotor bent? Ben ik een promotor? Welke klas heb je gekozen? Hufflepuff uiteindelijk. Ik heb gewoon hoed laten kiezen. Maar je moet natuurlijk een bepaald deel ermee invullen. En die kwam uit Hufflepuff. Toen dacht ik, ja, fuck it. Laat me gewoon doen wat het spel recommend, soort van. Toch?
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian. Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Hufflepuff niet goed? Wat is er mis met Hufflepuff? Ja, die hoed kwam daarmee. Ik denk, ja, weet je, ik kan wel gewoon de cringy Gryffindor doen, weet je wel. Maar ik denk, ja, dit heeft mij
I was glad Professor
recommended. Ik denk, ja.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Gryffindor was beter
Just enough to
geweest.
keep
Waarom?
you well-rounded. Speaking of
dat komt wel goed,
detention,
joh.
this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Dat hoor ik. Oh, dat zijn die dingen, jezus. Ik heb alle Harry Potter films gezien. Ik ook. In principe maakt het niet heel veel uit, volgens mij.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look.
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Like we already know.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students. Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Echt? Ja, Apex is nog wel goed, maar...
A little? It's positively enormous.
Het is, sinds de klas is het al beter, maar... Wat moet je anders spelen, hè?
Places to discover. Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim, though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful. Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon.
Rocket League, nice.
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Ja.
A demi-guys.
Dus
I
we
don't
gaan
know
er
what
ook
he's putting in his pumpkin juice.
iets te
but
ver
he's
in het
obviously
glaasje
had too
gekeken,
much
die
of
mens.
it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state.
Ik weet niet wat ik gekollecteerd heb. Moonstone.
Mr.
Oké.
Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Ik heb Rocket League trouwens nooit gespeeld. Pew, pew, pew.
Honestly, one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to the moths to a flame.
Bij mij gaat het goed, vriend. Zeker. Hoe is het trouwens met jou?
So how would you like to do this?
Hey, controltje.
Weasley told me you had a list of things to get. A wand and some other bits.
Doe je zaterdag mee met het toernooi? Je had teams nodig.
Seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village.
Welke games heb je allemaal gespeeld in je leven? Jezus.
Shop to find something for my
Dat
sister.
veel.
Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished.
We begonnen op de Nintendo
Remember,
64.
have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Dat zegt al genoeg. Hogsmeade. Oh, zaterdag. Zeker. Duo-toernooi. En ze hebben een update gedaan dat je kan kiezen tussen trio's en duo's in custom games. Dus we kunnen 30 teams kwijt in plaats van 20. En dat is echt een gamechanger, want dit is exact wat ik wil. Want trio vullen is moeilijker dan duo's. Dus dan kunnen we hopelijk nog sneller naar... Oké, visit. Oké, we moeten dit allemaal visiten.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir.
Hoe werken die
I'm here
dag?
for the
Ja, maar het is in de
spellcrafts
avond, hè?
Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
Ja, maar je haalt 20 niet eens. Maar maat, je moet kijken in de toekomst.
But you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating
Je
something.
glas is al half leeg. Die van mij zit pas half vol.
Of course, it is not without complexity.
Gratis taart?
That is
Zit er nou aan de taart
my
op?
spellcrafts come in.
Ja?
Stay the course, and you could soon impress even.
Er staat gratis taart. Met andere woorden, je krijgt een gratis taart van mij.
I look forward to that day.
Wil jij een appeltaart? Krijg je appeltaart. Wil je slagroomtaart? Krijg je slagroomtaart.
Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station. Yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look.
Draag maar een stifler.
Let's look at what
Luister,
we have,
ja, het maakt me gereed uit. Wat je wil. Wat je maar wil. Vriend.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my infantry.
Oké. Hebben we die gehad? Nu gaan we naar die...
Merlin's blooming beard. Not a gem.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes,
Iets zo smart, toch?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders.
Echt is een oor. Hij lijkt een beetje op Einstein, die vent.
It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect one, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do.
10,5 inch.
Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had
Heel, geen slippery in. Nee, Shittlepuff.
Are you? Perhaps you...
Ik heb gekozen wat de hoed voor mij koos. Ja?
There you are. Yes. I think you might be the one. Here. Take it.
Ah, je kan hem ook nog aanpassen. Oh, jezus.
Curious indeed.
En vind ik deze toch het mooiste.
How intriguing.
De length. Hell yeah, zo groot mogelijk. If you know what I mean.
Curious indeed.
Type. Ik zie helemaal niks veranderen. Ik weet niet of dat uitmaakt. Acacia. Acacia moet zo mee.
How intriguing.
Maakt het ook uit? Appel, aspen, beech, blackthorn. Black walnut. Ja.
A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Oké. Nou, laten... Oeh, search. Dank je. Ik heb gewoon geld van je gestolen. Laten loser. Oké, potions.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
A potion's really
Ik hoor het ook wel een beetje, ja.
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory.
Zie je, heb ik helemaal geen geld voor je.
Come back another time if
Gewoon
you're
verstelen hoor, als je niet even in. Joehoe, wapen! Alright, nu met die veer.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take... Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds? Let me guess. You're after something fresh. Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian. Accio! Levioso!
Wat? Oh. hier omhoog.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Wat is die nou weer vandaan?
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually.
Leviosa!
Accio! Protego! What was that? A taste of his own medicine. Nicely done! Leviosa! Leviosa! Confringo! Protego! Look out! Reparo!
Ja, dat doet niet.
Leviosa! Confringo! That's right, you lumbering lamps! He's faltering. A few more hits should do the job. Confringo. Leviosa.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Oké.
Accio.
Nee, Reparo.
Oh, hello there. A moment if you would.
I'll go and see what he wants.
Reparo. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
I've always said that travel broadens.
Lucky they didn't do more damage. Revelio. Accio.
Oh, verkeerde knop. Godsamme, sorry.
Reparo. Revelio. Reparo.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Reparo. Accio. Levioso.
Nee, oké, dat niet zo. Dank je.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire.
Zo, pardon.
I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Ah, dit kost... Oké. Aha. Oh, jemig.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
Revelio. Battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined? Most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Revelio.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who is this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly
Veel dit, maar tot nu toe best wel leuk.
Well done.
Thanks for this.
Beter dan High on Life. Poepgame is dat eigenlijk.
Trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before.
What?
Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
Hey.
And on that note, I think we should head
Revelio.
No. Ja, hij klopt redelijk mannelijk.
Serona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Kom even buurt voordat ik ga afsluiten. Ja, ik ga ook niet al te lang door tot een uurtje of 10. Ligt een beetje aan hoe het verhaal loopt. Als ik op een gegeven moment een mooi einde vind, dan bereid ik er een eind aan. Een appeltje voor onderweg.
Revelio.
Oeh, ook wel zin in een taartje eigenlijk. Oeh. Ah, gewoon heel even door. Op een spannend punt moet je eindigen. Kan ik niet even... Ja, jij snapt hem, Niels. Slaap lekker, Roos. Rustig aan. En tot de volgende. Die moet je wel nog even inschrijven hè, voor het toernooi.
Oi, can you help me?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Right. Oh, huh? Lag ik op de grond?
Professor.
Je moet wel een duo hebben, hè?
And
Just saying.
you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are
Is goed
after
trouwens, slaap lekker
they
bij
want
het.
what we
Is
found in that vault.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Revelio.
Ik weet mijn god niet waar ik heen moet. Ik zie allemaal stippetjes. Stipjes.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso.
Hij laat pik. Rustig aan, jongen.
You know, there is such a thing as
Revelio.
Talk about this?
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks.
Die ogen
You may
heen.
be
Ja, echt hè.
surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
Nou, wat zou maar. Dan heb ik dat net allemaal gedaan.
Find me once you've finished.
Nou, kunnen we weer
Seeing
terug.
crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Kijk weer omhoog. Jezus, moet ik daar helemaal heen? Dat is 150 meter, man. Ja, Flexie, smik weer. Ga jij nog meedoen zaterdag of niet? Want ik moet even haast maken met teams zoeken. Maar 1 team heeft zich ingeschreven. Namelijk. Nou, dat heeft niet echt heel erg geholpen. Nou, wel iets. Jazeker, het gaat goed! Zou je niet schreeuwen? Stage is over. Dan mag je schreeuwen. Nee. Waarom? Wat? Je kan Michael vragen. Ik weet niet of hij kan.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
Ik weet niet of hij er is. Anders kan je misschien Wimpy vragen.
That's all I need to know.
Wimpy ken je wel, toch?
Coordinate duels.
Kan hij ook een keertje meedoen.
A dueling club of sorts.
Ik denk dat er niet heel veel sterke teams meedoen, namelijk.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Yeah, sure.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along.
Gewoon net van vrienden en dat ik helemaal niet kan. Wat is dit nou weer?
Care to step into the ring?
Jongen. Zuipen met maten. En we stoppen pas later.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
Maar is goed. Dan daar niet, hè? Ja. Volgende keer maar weer. Want er is nu een update gekomen dat je duo's kan kiezen in custom matches. Dus we hebben plek voor 30 teams op een gegeven moment. Doe echt de verkeerde kant.
Levioso!
Act like a winner!
Levioso! Is that all you've got? Accio! Come on! Levioso! You're better than that! Glad I didn't bet on that round.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully
je moet naar Duitsland.
member,
Dat is
you
kloten,
now
man.
have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Okay, right.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of...
Ready for another?
Not at the
kut.
moment.
Verkeerde knop. Ik wil nog een keer vechten. Kom maar. Kom mee.
Glad you're back.
Hello, Lucan. I'm ready. Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
Ja, ik vind de game wel leuk eigenlijk. Als ik heel eerlijk ben. Oh, wacht. Ik kan met caps lock kan ik.
Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Reparo!
Ik heb ook verkeerd knop.
Levioso. Levioso.
Levioso.
Accio.
Like a winner.
Levioso.
Don't try away now.
Protego. Accio. Levioso. You're better than that.
Ja, goede game.
Accio. Levioso.
Zag je dat nou goed van?
Someday I'll sign up for a round.
In een van je TikToks, ja, denk ik het wel.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists
En
have
hoe
already
voelt
taken
dat?
notice of you. But after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then.
Oké.
The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the train?
Of course. Ready to have a try now?
Actually,
Ik eis 40%. 40?
I'll be around when you're ready.
Mafkees. 45%. Take it or leave it. 45. Jezus. Final offer. Je bent een moeilijke. Ik voel het al. Ik heb misschien een offer die jij niet kan weerstaan. Nee, die kan je niet. 55%.
I don't think I'm ready for this just yet.
You must learn the fire making charm. Ja, maar dat... Oh. Dat hoorde jij heel goed. Kom ik er nog 1 keer tegemoet, 30. Ik denk dat we dan niet... Nee, ik denk niet dat we overeenkomst komen. Weet je wat? Ik verwijder de video. Is goed? Dan weet je dat. Ik verwijder gewoon de video.
Hello, Lucan.
Glad you're keeping at it. Ready to have a try?
That would be wonderful.
If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Protego. Accio.
Nicely done.
Deal, klinkt als volwassen. Daar ben ik blij om.
Levioso.
Dat dacht ik ook.
Good one.
Levioso.
You'll get it.
Levioso. Accio.
Excellent form. I'd say that's enough practice.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel.
Assignment's all finished.
Dan even die fire... die fire spel even onder de knie krijgen. Als we dat allemaal gedaan hebben, dan gaan we naar Professor Fig. En dan gaan we lekker stoppen. Wat toegeven spel zo FPS heavy, jongen. Holy shit. Oeh, die moet ik even doen.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate
Revelio.
and that you found success in your endeavors.
Zeker.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement.
Okay.
Concentrate and keep your wand steady. Good work.
Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
Excellent defensive skills.
Accio. Incendio. Incendio.
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Incendio.
Ja, ik denk dat ik repair, maar in principe die twee spel kan. Maar even kijken wat ik ga doen. Ik weet niet of die wel veel gaat gebruiken, Reparo. Dat weet ik niet. Maar goed, we gaan even naar Mr. Fake voor zijn kantoor staan. En dan gaan we lekker stoppen. Dan ga ik gewoon lekker vandoor. Right. Jet. Dat was me waar genoegen. We gaan hem hier afsluiten. Je bent echt een aap, Michael. Ik ben er klaar mee. Arigato voor de raid. Hallo. Hoe de fuck kan ik saven? Settings, juist. Sinds wanneer raid jij? Dat doe je echt nooit. Right. Nou, we gaan gelijk weer door namelijk. Altijd 4. Ik zie dat jij jouw... hoe heet het gehad hebben? Eens even kijken. Er zijn best wel veel streamers. Nederlandse streamers die Hogwarts aan het spelen zijn. Mag ik eens even kijken in mijn lijstje. Dan gooi ik het wel even naar Frankie. Ik zag het inderdaad, dat je 4K gehad. Wat heb ik? Eindelijk, nog tijd werden. Het duurde veel te lang. Right. Boys. We gaan Rosso even vervelen. En, rustig aan. Slaap lekker.